day out there, on the way out there to Indian Lake State Forest. And I'm driving, so I'm watching the road. Yeah, springtime in Ocala. We've had a couple days worth of good rain, so I think the spring flowers might be jumping out at us and showing their face to the sun. It's going to be beautiful, going to be splendiferous, and I'm looking forward to this little hike. Looking forward to all the beautiful sights and sounds. I haven't been out there for a while, so now many of you who don't watch my channel very much might not know it, but I document Indian Lake State Forest in the same manner as one Aldo Leopold, who wrote a very, very near and dear book to me called a Sand County Almanac. Sand County, Wisconsin, I think. Yeah. And he just walked in the woods. I like that. And he walked in the woods and he documented what he saw. So here we go. 2026, early April, and very cold winter. So we'll see things that react with a cold winter. The pawpaws, I see pawpaws. I seem so excited about them. But pawpaws this year are busting out. I know that. The phlox are out. I'm looking for a couple patches of lupines. I'm excited about that too. No, because I know of a place where there's lots of lupines. And we'll see the orchids. Maybe there's be some orchids. Oh, I just saw on the side of the road, I saw a pawpaw. So anyway, yeah, we will get there. Here we go. Okay, made it. Indian Lake. Not really a lake. Ha! It's a pond. In my mind, it's not a lake until you can land a seaplane on it. If you can land an aircraft on that lake, then it's a lake. Otherwise, it's a pond. Low water, by the way, super low water. But I like it, I love it. This is my spot. Well, there's my spot down there with the rope swing, with the porch swing. It's down there. There's another spot that I really like too. It's a little more discreet, but it's not really. It's right here, another porch swing. Yeah, isn't that nice? Yeah, beautiful. Low water, clear water. You want to see the water? Okay, here we go. Super low water, but clear water. Look at all that. Yeah, clear water. Beautiful little lake. Kingfisher. Ah, little gator right there. All right, let's do it. Steady, Bruce. We'll zoom in on him. Can you zoom in on that little gator? Oh, yeah. There he be. No tripods here. Little baby. Little blue heron. He's cute. They're not all that scared of you. Sun for sun and rain for rain, I find my way in nature's chain. I tune my body and my brain with the music of the land. And we head up into the Oaks. This is where my favorite little orchids grow. Well, it was a cold winter. You can see some flower stalk, but that's from last season. Not yet here. We'll keep watching. This tree usually has some blooms, but you can see a few flower stalks. No orchids as of yet. We'll keep an eye out. Oh, we're over on the orange blaze now. Orange tree. There's so much dog fennel here because of the hog damage. Yeah, the hogs are tearing things up. We'll see how it works out. A fine cypress knee. A tall one, a big one. Wow. Barbecue. So this clearing is usually a little wildflower meadow. And there's nothing there. And there's no hog damage. So it might just be the cold winter that's holding back the sprouting and the blooming. Now at some point, I don't know when it is, I'm supposed to know that I turn up into the woods and go to the patch of lupines. Yeah, you can't get there by road. And this might be it. Let's see. Can't be as open as it used to be, or it might. Who knows? Nice tree. Let's go. And allow. Now this is something you might exercise. When you go through, you just watch. You just watch and see the path of least resistance. Yeah. Just see and look and feel for the path of least resistance. This may not be it. It's always a gamble. But you just go for it and allow Mother Nature to open up for you. Yeah. I see, said the blind man. Yucca filamentosa. Filamentosa has strings on it. Little strings. Native Americans used to kind of take the pulp out and use the strings for a paintbrush. Yeah, paintbrush. When you take all the pulp out of the green leaf, you end up with a bunch of strands of fiber together in the leaf form. This is deer moss. It loves the dry, so it's flourishing. Blackberry blossom. Yeah, blackberries. Yes, I was right. We are getting to the area with the lupines. Pretty. This is why I was mentioning that it was a big area of lupines. All these chalk greens are lupines. They're mostly past bloom. Mostly past bloom. Yeah. So, there you go. There's a lot of them. On back in here. On back in here. These are all lupines. A big area of them. And they're pretty. And they're pretty. Yeah, so pretty. And you may also notice we're a little late, judging by the number of little bean pods, seed pods that are present on the stalks. We're a little late. I would probably conclude that unlike the greenfly orchid or the other plants that are more maybe related subtropical, these are more related to a temperate climate, the lupine, and they have bloomed a little earlier. And maybe they don't need so much water and they'll bloom in the dry. I think such may be the case. I'm not conclusive, but that's what I see now. Now, I'm not an expert in identification of medicinal plants or mushrooms or any kind of fungi or anything, because that's not conclusive by me. Turkey tail mushroom, which is a medicinal mushroom, very common in Florida on old dead logs. What I understand is to tell, yeah, pores, not gills. hoggy doggy. Look at those tusks. Yeah, man, that's a hog. But not a big hog. Pretty. Anybody home? Gopher. A big one. No tracks. But it looks like there's tracks underneath the raindrops. So he's probably in there, but hasn't been out yet. She. Who knows? I'd sleep there if I could fit. Circle of life. Looks like a deer. Yep. Ungulate. Are you following me or am I following you? I don't know. I kind of lost track of you and then you're back. Nice to see you, my friend. Zebra. Kids, you need to remember this one. That's a stinging nettle. Well, I posited what was eating those lupines. Now I highly suspect it was the deer. Yepper. Milkweed. There's the pawpaws. I knew I'd find you. You're doing fine. You're doing well. Looking pretty. Like flower ghosts. Yeah. So my escape route, well, this is the way I usually go, has been clogged up by downed trees. What a massive tree. What an event that was. Here comes the rain. Oh well, I've been wet before. Right down the middle. Boom. And boom. Right down the middle. I don't know. What? Leaves me a path, doesn't it? Well, it's kind of tenuous. Well, here we go. I hit it. There's an orchid, but no blooms. A seed pod. There's a seed pod. A spore pod, excuse me. Yeah, no blooms. There's a nice stalk where there were blooms last season or last bloom. But anyway, here's my surprise. That I keep hidden back here behind these big old trees. It's cool. There it is. There it is. May not seem like much from here, but it's a TV. Where I can have my own show. Maybe you can come out here and we can have a nice video of all the wonderful things here as juxtaposed to the man-made environment. Yeah, I found this in the little dump over there. And I just love it. It's cool. This was my playground when I was a kid. Why are you so angry? I keep an eye on these two sinkholes. There's one of them. It usually has water, but it's been so dry. Yeah. I usually keep an eye on these two. Blackberry blossom. There's the other one right next to it. Funny thing is, sometimes they have different colors of water. Cute little tree. Little hardwood. Full of little white flowers. Can you see those? There they are. Whoa, that's an angle. Full of white flowers. I've taken a lot of pictures of this tree. Yeah. Like I say, Indian Lake State Forest has these open areas. We're getting out towards the more dry area. And I've featured this area a lot in my fall wildflowers and winter wildflower videos. We'll see what's out here. Oh, it's windy. Yeah, my guess is sparkleberry. Remember I was talking about the Yucca filamentosa? Here's the bloom from last year, the seed pods. Yeah, it's about 8 feet tall. Yeah, this is the upland part of the woods here. They burn it pretty regular. This is looking like a long video. This is typically bear sign when a rotten log is hollowed out like that. Bear's digging in it. I believe in the good things coming. I believe in the good things coming. I believe in the good things coming.
Good. That's what the burns are for.
I believe in the
And it's
good
opened
things coming.
Areas for the lupines. And get some
Out of darkness, lying hard
goodness from the sun.
into white light, all
I'm getting
things
rained on right now, but I don't care.
Who I am, who am I
So
becoming?
I'm so happy. I was dreaming of the lupines. I said, I gotta get out there. The lupines are blooming. And it's a little past bloom, but I'm happy to see this beautiful blue color that Spirit hath provided for this moment right now. In gratitude, I give thanks.